see you, overnight oats, and I raise you. Seed clusters. P.S. They're gluten and dairy free too. These are like a granola bar in a ball. I've been making them for years for those days when you're trying to be good and you don't have time for breakfast, when you're starving in the middle of the morning, or you need something healthy in a lunchbox. These are it. Let's make them, because I've got to replenish the batch. Everything tastes better when it's toasted. Full disclosure, I didn't used to do this in the first iteration of these delicious bombs. This makes all the flavour difference. Okay, this couldn't be simpler. Everything is measured in either a half a cup or a quarter of a cup. I know that's very American of me, and I will put the gram amounts in the recipe below, but this just makes life so much easier. Half a cup of pumpkin seeds, half a cup of sunflower seeds. These are gluten-free oats, making these perfectly gluten-free and dairy-free. Half a cup, which I think is just about this. Yeah, just about enough. Look at that. Flaked almonds. And then we're going to add quarter of a cup of sesame seeds and quarter of a cup of unsweetened desiccated coconut. I'm going to mix all of this together. The oats and the sesame and the coconut are going to toast quite quickly. We're going to pop these in a 160-degree oven, which is lucky because that's what they cook at later. And we're going to just let them go slightly toasty golden and oven kissed. While they're toasting, let's just mix our binding ingredients together. We're going to take an egg white, separate it from the yolk, and I'm going to save that for shortbread. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of date molasses. It will give them a lovely, glossy darkness, which is kind of what we want. I'm very lucky to have this clever double-sided spoon here, because on the other side, I'm going to measure 2 tablespoons of smooth almond butter. You can use crunchy, you can use peanut butter, you can use tahini, which interestingly gives them less of a glow. I'm going to add some vanilla, some cinnamon. I clearly use a lot of cinnamon in this house, and a pinch of salt. I'm going to rinse my hands and get a spoon, because in my well-equipped kitchen here, forgot a spoon. Back with my spoon, and let's mix. Just going to bring it all together. When the seeds come out of the oven, we will tip them in, scoop, and bake. And here they are, golden, toasty, and delicious. You don't want them too bronzed because they're going to cook again. But these have just a lovely oven-kissed glow to them. So they've cooled for a minute. And let's add them to our binding mixture. Tip them in. Going to just stir it round, and it is just going to come together. It's really like a granola bar. That's how you've got to think about these. And now we're just going to scoop and bake. I'm going to reuse this tray I just baked on, because why would I make anything else dirty? I'm going to get a sheet of parchment and my trusty ice cream scoop. If you don't have an ice cream scoop, use your hands. If you do use your hands, wet them first, they won't stick, or just 2 dessert spoon size, but that's the size you want. You should get 8 or 9 out of these. You can, of course, double or triple this recipe, however you wish, you know, should you have a lot of mouths to feed, or if you're taking them on a picnic, or a car journey, or any of those perfect snack. There we go. Tidy them up a little bit. Pop them in the oven for 15 to 18 minutes, depending on their size, depending on your oven, all of those usual caveats. They'll be darker brown and shiny and just delicious looking. I haven't scented them on my tray very well, never mind. And how convenient, just in time for snack time. Let them cool a minute, then I'm going to pop them in a jar, keep them in the cupboard, ready to eat all week. They should last about 5 days, but these aren't going to last that long. And one for me. If you like what you see, subscribe now for more recipes and fun in the kitchen. For more fun in the kitchen, subscribe now.